The universe is vast, really, really vast. It's so immense that our minds can barely grasp its true scale. When we look up at the night sky, we see countless stars. Each one of those stars could have its own planets, its own solar system. These stars are grouped together in giant structures called galaxies. Galaxies are like cosmic cities, bustling with stars, planets, and possibly life. Our own galaxy, the Milky Way, is just one of billions. Imagine billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars. The numbers are staggering. It's enough to make you feel small, right? In the grand scheme of things, we're just tiny specks on a tiny planet. But here's a thought-provoking question. What if we're not alone in this vast cosmic dance? What if there are other beings out there looking up at their own night skies, wondering the same thing? And I'm not just talking about other planets with life. What if the very fabric of the universe is teeming with life in ways we can't even imagine? What if the galaxies themselves are alive? Could they be vast, living entities with their own forms of consciousness? It sounds crazy, I know. But stick with me. This idea isn't as far-fetched as it might seem at first glance. Let's explore this mind-blowing idea together. Let's dive into the mysteries of the cosmos and see what we can uncover. This might seem like something straight out of science fiction, but some scientists and astronomers have pondered this very question. They have wondered if there could be more to galaxies than meets the eye. Could these massive collections of stars, gas and dust be more than just celestial structures? Could they have their own form of life, their own way of existing? Could they be living entities on a scale we can barely comprehend? The universe is full of mysteries, and this is one of the most intriguing ones. Let's keep our minds open and our eyes on the stars. Before we dive into whether galaxies could be alive, we need to define what it means to be alive. This is trickier than it sounds. Biologists usually list characteristics like organization. Living things are organized. They have cells, tissues, organs, and systems that work together. Metabolism, living things take in energy and use it to grow and function. Growth, living things increase in size and complexity over time. Adaptation, living things change over generations to better suit their environment. Response to stimuli. Living things react to changes in their surroundings. Reproduction, living things create more of themselves. So how do galaxies measure up against these characteristics? Let's investigate. Galaxies are truly awe-inspiring. They are vast collections of stars, gas, dust, and mysterious dark matter, all held together by gravity. Our own Milky Way, for example, is a barred spiral galaxy, a swirling disk of hundreds of billions of stars. Imagine that, hundreds of billions. And there are many different types of galaxies, each with its own unique shape and characteristics. There are spiral galaxies like ours, elliptical galaxies that look like giant cosmic footballs, and irregular galaxies that seem to have no defined shape at all. This complexity is the first hint that maybe, just maybe, there's more to galaxies than meets the eye. They're not just random collections of stuff. They are structured, dynamic systems. One of the most fascinating things about galaxies is that they evolve over time. They're not static structures. They're constantly changing and growing. They go through different stages, from small, young galaxies to giant, mature ones. How does this growth happen? Galaxies can collide and merge with each other, creating even larger galaxies. They can also pull in gas and dust from their surroundings, providing the raw materials for new stars to form. This process of star formation is a bit like a galaxy giving birth to new generations of stars. This cycle of growth and change certainly seems like a form of galactic evolution, doesn't it? It's not exactly the same as the way living organisms grow, but it does suggest that galaxies are dynamic entities. Section 5, the cosmic dance, galaxies interacting. Galaxies don't just exist in isolation, they interact with each other through gravity. Sometimes these interactions are gentle, with galaxies tugging on each other from afar, but sometimes they can be incredibly dramatic. Galaxies can collide and merge in spectacular events that last for millions of years. These collisions can trigger bursts of star formation, creating new generations of stars. They can also distort the shapes of galaxies, creating those beautiful spiral arms and galactic halos. This interaction, this dance between galaxies, is a constant reminder that the universe is a dynamic and ever-changing place. It also hints at a kind of interconnectedness between galaxies, almost like a cosmic web of life. Section 6. Galactic metabolism fueling the cosmic engine. Living organisms need energy to survive. This energy is essential for growth, reproduction, and maintaining their biological functions. They get this energy by breaking down nutrients and converting them into usable forms. This intricate process involves a series of chemical reactions within the cells. This process is called metabolism. Metabolism is divided into two categories: catabolism, which breaks down molecules to produce energy, and anabolism, which uses energy to construct components of cells. Could galaxies have something similar? Could there be a cosmic equivalent to metabolism? In a way, they do. Galaxies are vast systems with their own energy dynamics. Galaxies are fueled by the nuclear fusion happening in the cores of their stars. This fusion process is the powerhouse of the galaxy. Stars are giant balls of hot gas, and they produce energy by fusing hydrogen into helium, releasing enormous amounts of energy in the process. This energy radiates outwards, influencing the entire galaxy. This energy powers the stars, and it's also released into the galaxy, influencing the formation of new stars and the dynamics of the galactic system. The energy flow is crucial for the birth and evolution of stars. This flow of energy from the stars to the galaxy and back again is like a cosmic metabolism. It ensures that the galaxy remains active and vibrant. It's what keeps the galactic engine running. Without this continuous energy exchange, galaxies would be lifeless and static, unable to sustain the dynamic processes that define them. Section 7. The Great Mystery. What do we really know? So, are galaxies alive? This question has puzzled scientists and philosophers alike for generations. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The idea seems almost too fantastical to be true, yet it continues to captivate our imaginations. The truth is, we don't know. Not yet, anyway. Our understanding of galaxies is still in its infancy, and every discovery seems to open up even more questions. What we do know is that galaxies are far more complex and dynamic than we ever imagined. They're not just static collections of stars and dust. They grow, they evolve, they interact with each other. These interactions can be violent, like when galaxies collide and merge, creating new structures and triggering star formation. They have a kind of metabolism fueled by the stars within them. Stars are born, live out their lives, and die, contributing to the galaxy's ongoing cycle of creation and destruction. They exhibit many characteristics that we associate with living organisms. For instance, they can adapt to their environments and change over time, but they are also very different from any form of life we know. Unlike living organisms, galaxies do not have a consciousness or a will of their own. They are on a completely different scale, both in terms of size and time. A single galaxy can span hundreds of thousands of light years and exist for billions of years. And we still don't understand the fundamental processes that govern their behavior. The forces at play are incredibly complex and not yet fully understood. The idea that galaxies might be alive is a tantalizing one. It challenges our perceptions and forces us to think outside the box. It forces us to expand our definition of life and to consider the possibility that our universe might be far stranger and more wonderful than we ever imagined. As we continue to explore and learn, who knows what incredible discoveries await us. Section 8. Join the cosmic quest. The quest to understand the universe and our place in it is one of humanity's greatest endeavors. Every new discovery leads to more questions, more mysteries to unravel. The idea that galaxies might be alive is just one of many mind-blowing possibilities that the cosmos holds. So keep looking up at the stars, keep asking questions, and never stop exploring the wonders of the universe. Who knows what incredible discoveries await us in the vast expanse of space? And hey, if you want to dive deeper into these cosmic mysteries with me, make sure to subscribe to Star Talk. We've got a universe of knowledge to explore together.